What's up, everybody? How are you today? Let's just make sure that's working here. What's this? Alright. Nope. Cancel. Right. Hello, Jennifer, Carrie. Today I'm going to talk about the law of attraction, specifically saying why this law of attraction that everybody understands, that probably you watched that movie, The Secret, or read the book from Ron the Burn, and nothing's happening for you. I don't know where are you right now, okay, in professional terms, but there are a lot of people suffering for being stuck at the moment they are, at the profession they are, the career they are right now. And most of the time, people are struggling to find themselves on jobs that they do not like it, okay? Sharing with people they do not like, and also living a life with no purpose, with nothing that could be related to happiness, to freedom, to success, to whatever you admit that's really important for you. And that's something really astonishing for me to say about the law of attraction, since when we are related to the mind, when we're related to spirituality, when we are talking about evolution, when we are talking about ourselves, it's really important to understand that most of the time we are impacted, and that is related to this social media as Instagram or even the other ones that we are involved with, as YouTube, as Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, everything that you are connected with. You're really bombarded with a lot of information that most of the time are not helping you with the way you are living your life. And most of the time, instead of being really magnificent about your life, about the way you are living right now, you are downsizing the size of everything that is really valuable for you. Okay, so you are struggling day by day with your own expenses, with your own money, with what you believe that's important in your life. So let's do the math here. Imagining something with me right now. You have this strong feeling inside you that I need to discover my purpose. I need to discover what I do best in my life. So you could be a writer, you could be an actor, an actress, you could be an administrative assistant, you could work with marketing, with sales, with in a multinational, in a private company, in a public sector company. Anyway, you could do whatever you are doing right now, but you are feeling inside of you this call, all right? This call inside yourself that is demanding something different from you. And deep inside of you, you understand that this call that you might call as law of attraction, that a universe, that we might say that's a call inside of you, of your essence, of yourself, okay, yourself. Self is a term that we use in psychology, for instance. And when we understand that we have that inside of us, and this self is struggling inside ourselves to let go, all right, to be unleashed outside of us, we understand that most of the time, this stress that we feel, this anxiety that we feel, the fears that we feel most of the time, and people are struggling with the fears, with mental health diseases, for instance. Okay, we could say anxiety, depression. We could say about the personalities that people are suffering right now. Okay, people are suffering to live the lives because they're looking for the balance of their lives, but most of the time, since they do not have time, they do not have money, do not have the resources to do so, they are outsourcing, like we can use that word, outsourcing to another player, okay, another people, another person. And it might be your family, it might be your boss, it might be your co-worker, all right? Whomever it is, okay? Whomever it is. But most of the time, you're not living in a fulfillment life, okay? You're just getting results, you want results, and that's the whole difference between fulfillment and when we are struggling with fulfillment. We understand ourselves, but you are going only with the results of things. Okay, I want money, I want more time, I want to lose weight, for instance. I just want something that is just a mature structure. You are losing most of the time because you are not fulfilling yourself with the most important answer that you might ask for every day. Okay, that's who am I? Who I am. And this is really important that you do whatever you are doing right now. Okay, it's really important because most of the time you are asking a lot of questions, a lot of answers that are not demanding from you or receiving by you, and they are kind of disconnect from the person you are right now, or even you feel inside yourself that something is really different right now, and that's related to the law of attraction that I mentioned in the beginning of the live. Most of the time, you're demanding a lot of things in your life, all right, and they're not coming. It's like a magnet that's not working, and that's really tough. And people are starving to death to have their results, making themselves really fulfilled. And most of the time, they are not getting that. So they are buying courses, they are getting lectures, they are watching videos in YouTube as this one in Instagram, or even in other social media. You are sharing information. Okay, you are asking for more answers, and what you feel inside yourself. I have this whole information, more information that we didn't have in the past. Okay, if we compare historically, we have more information than ever, but at the same time, we do not have an answer, the right answer for yourself. It's like that expression, so near, so far. You are so near from the result, but you are so far from yourself. And there are people facing that, even in relationships. I don't know if you are if you are married, if you are single, okay? But let's make an example. People are facing that issue inside of their relationships. Not only the intimate relationships, but in whatever relationship they are, even with their children, with their family, okay, your sister, your brother, your mother, your father, your grandma or your grandpa, okay, everybody's facing the same. They're trying to make sure that they have the right answer, but most of the time you are thinking that you have the answer, and you ask them the people that you believe that can help you, and as a black sheep from your family, you cannot have it. And it's kind of hard sometimes. Because you trust those people, right? You want some answers. And when you do not have an answer from people that you believe, that you trust, it's like you face something inside yourself. Okay, what am I doing? Why am I here? What was I born inside this family? And that's the same inside our company, the place that you work now. And why am I here? Why am I doing what I'm doing right now? And when we face that as a lot of attraction, it's the same. It's happening the same way. We ask ourselves, what am I doing here? Why I can't have the money that I want in my life right now to afford that whatever I want to buy, to travel to places that I want. So you try social media, you try internet marketing, digital marketing, multi-level marketing, you try public sector, private sector. Anyway, you are trying to find an answer. You're trying to find something that could collapse inside yourself and bring that answer that you demand. but that's not outside of you. That's why the law of attraction is not working for you. It's like, for example, you are trying, okay, you're trying to plant a seed on the ground, okay, on earth, but you're not believing that this seed might happen, okay, might be stronger, bigger than ever, even, I don't know, in inches, but too high, okay. The highest plant, the highest tree on your place, but you do not believe that that will happen. It's not only related to the hope that it will happen, because the law of attraction demands work, okay? And there are a lot of people, and not in scientific terms or in the spiritual terms, they just want your money back. They are selling the whole and wrong idea that you do not need to work when you are united with the law of attraction. But the universe, one great law that we have in the universe is related to the motion, to the movement. And this law is really old. When we compare in the old civilizations, for example, in Sumeria, in ancient Egypt, okay, and too ancient, we do not have that information inside our books because this is not so open friendly to the world. Okay, there are a lot of books that we only have in closed societies, okay, or even in societies that are really open, okay, as Rose Cross, for example, or Martinists, okay. There are a lot of open societies that we have. There are closed societies as well, and the mainstream, okay. But there are a lot of people that are studying, and there are a lot of scientists that are developing this disclosure movement. They have this kind of thinking that most people need to know about what's the whole truth that we have in mankind, and that's related to the law of attraction. That's related to the motion. This is really important. If your life is stuck right now, pay attention to the motion. Okay? If you are struggling yourself to have the results, but you're not doing anything to make that happen, okay, pay attention. Okay? You're not only paying attention inside the movement, okay, oh, I need to act, but paying attention in your vibration, paying attention on your thoughts, paying attention on your emotions, okay? We divide thoughts from emotions, from energy, okay? But the whole universe understands as one single message. That's why it's so important on people that you might have heard, oh, you need to pay attention to your thoughts, you need to pay attention to your vibration, you need to pay attention to whatever you do, okay? Hello, Motivation Your Life Daily. Thanks for the like here. Thanks for being here with us. So you need to pay attention to everything. You just don't need to pay attention. You need to understand what you want. But people do not ask themselves that question. They are living their lives, wasting a lot of time with bullshit most of the time. All right. That's why, for example, we are creating great content here, and I see that there are a lot of people here, but I'm here because I love what I want. I need to share that message with the world. I believe in what I do. Okay, it's not related to the quantity of person. You need to start. You need to do what you do consistently. That's the whole difference between a rich mindset and a poor mindset, and not in terms of money. And money, because money is energy, okay? It's not only related to that, but only specifically saying our courses inside the Mind Alchemy Academy, we teach to our students that we have 5 wealth forms of creation, okay? We have the physical, we have the emotional, we have the spiritual, we have the material, and we have the mental, okay, richness or wealth. There are 5 forms, 5 ways, 5 strategies to create wealth on your life. But most of the time we're struggling to money, just money. Financially saying, we understand that this is our purpose on this life. And that's not the law of attraction. The law of attraction is as we understand, it works as a magnet. And when we are a magnet, we vibrate positive things. We for example, you enter a room, okay, and everybody's look at you, and everybody's asking themselves, who is this guy or who is this girl? Look at his aura or her aura, okay, his brightness, her brightness. You can sense that because you vibrate that joy, that love, that kind of feeling that only positive people can vibrate. I'm not saying that there are people who has good vibrations or bad vibrations, because we are in this motion. There are days and days. There are days that you have a bad mood, and there are days that you are in a good mood. But the most important thing, and how hard you are in your life consistently. If we compare 30 days on a month, probably if you're a positive person, 29 days it will be really positive. And one day, oh man, I cannot handle it. But the most important thing that you need to understand, that's really important, you do not need to control your thoughts, control your emotions. You need to understand them. Okay? To understand is one verb that everybody needs to work with. Okay? Because we are having a lot of discussions, unnecessary discussions, in political terms, in economical terms, in social terms, that are unqualified for our spiritual evolution. Most of the time we are discussing with people, wasting our lives, and the true people that are gain money because of ourselves, okay, they are not arguing with themselves, okay. So this is really important. You need to understand what is inside of you in order to direct you to whatever way you want. Specifically saying in the light, okay, as light workers, for example, you need to struggle for what you want. It will be hard, but it's not hard. If you are passionate with what you do, it's not hard. It demands time, it demands money. Maybe you're going to bankruptcy on this way. Yes, I read a lot of biographies here in the academy. We always recommend for our students to have this kind of readings, okay? Because you see, a person like myself, maybe poorest as myself, and he or she has bad situations, okay? And when we see the whole structure of his or her history of life, we understand, man or girl, that is a pattern. There's a pattern that every millionaire or rich people, in financial terms or in emotional, in mental, in spiritual, or even in terms of material, okay, development, they have. So we have this metaphor that they are the rich people are different from us. They are not different. They just try it harder. Okay, I'm not saying only in terms of financial, okay? I'm saying the physical terms, emotional terms, mental terms, in spiritual terms, and material terms, okay? Because you struggle, your body, you need to do more as everybody. You need to work on weekends, yes. There are people who do not want to work on the weekends. It's fine, it's okay? But I'm that kind of person. I believe in the new age of Aquarius. Okay, we are in this planetary transition. I study that. Okay, I work with that. I understand that we have the lessons from the ancient civilizations, and we can grab that information from the past, and not only information from the past, but from the other dimensions. If we understand, for example, that the physics, okay, the field of physics, they are studying that we have multiverses. We have other dimensions, okay, as we are living right now. And when we open our minds, everything's possible. Your success is possible. Your prosperity is possible. Your happiness is possible. But most of the time, we are not asking the intelligent or the smartest questions or getting our smartest answers. Okay? And Motivation Your Life Daily, yes. Thanks for being here with me. Yes, and most of people, when we compare that statistically, we say that 97% of the 7.5 billion of people on the globe, they are not doing that. Okay, that's why it's faster, it's better, it's easier to complain about the social system, about the political system, about the economical system. Okay, that's why we have a lot of terms. We have socialism, we have capitalism, liberalism, the conservatism. Anyway, all the isms. All right, but we need answers. We need to find what we want. We need to grab our passion and go forward. Forget the world, man. Forget the world, girl. You need to do your part. Okay. Sometimes we are wasting our time just doing what everybody's doing. Waiting for the government to do what we need to do for ourselves. And that's happening not only in a country, but that's worldly, okay? This is global. Since we have clients worldwide, we study a lot of human behavior on those terms. That's why we have courses in the academy in Portuguese, English, and Spanish. We are investing ourselves, and I invested as a mentor here, sharing my knowledge with you in this live, in English live, that we have that information. We have a single and united message inside of us. Everybody in the world is asking the same question: who am I? What I'm supposed to do on my work or in my job? Should I be limited by my wage, by my salary, or should I create a company, an entrepreneurship? Okay, a lot of people will not ask that, and it's okay, it's fine. But there are more people asking different questions, requesting different answers. That's why we have this increase of the size of the company's creations. Okay. If we compare not only United States of America and Brazil that I'm here right now, we have the number of companies that are created, of entrepreneurs, they are increasing, okay? Because there are more people asking different questions. They want not to be limited by the salary. There's no limitation at all. It's a prosperous mindset. There's no scarcity, okay? People who think scarcity mindset, on scarce vibration, they are not prosperous, and they want to have you there. It's like digging you to the bottom of the earth. Okay? They do not people who think differently, who want a better world, and not only in the self-help terms, but in terms that is really reasonable. Okay, people with wealth, people buying what they want, but not only thinking on the buying stuff, because there are things that are more important than just the material wealth. The spiritual wealth, for example, charity, to help people, to help in your niche. Okay, if you want to create an entrepreneurship, okay. Maybe you are helping in motivation niche, or even in digital marketing niche, or I don't know, building niche, okay, aesthetics niche. There are a lot of people here that watching now, and we watch the replay from this live, or maybe in other social media. But whatever niche you are right now, and understand that niche is not only if you are owner, okay, of LLC, or if you are owner of a company. Okay, niche is where you are right now. Okay, if you are in a chemical petroleum company, that's your niche right now. But that's not represent who you are, Maybe you want to work, I don't know, in your company, your own company, in, I don't know, child products. Okay, you want to help children, or you want to help mothers and fathers to raise their kids in a better terms, with educational terms. Okay, maybe that's your niche, but now you're working in a chemical petroleum company, and that's okay. There's not good or bad, okay, because there are people, positive people in whatever niche that we are right now. The most important person from your life is you. If you believe in something different, if you believe that the earth, ourselves, mankind, they are getting to a new level, to a higher level, to a new dimension, and we have a lot of terms: new age, age of Aquarius, planetary transition, other dimension, whatever you want to call it, the universe, that is, as I started with the law of attraction. Everything will happen when you change. If you change yourself, even, I don't know, I have my other cell phone here and I put on my left, I made a change. Whatever change that you want to make, start today. Okay, there's no tomorrow, there's no past. You already heard about it. But there's nothing instead of now. If you understand that we are in other dimensions, and these dimensions are happening right now, there's only the now to understand what's past or what's future. Because we were created in a linear term, that the past is in the right or in the left, and the future is in the left on the right. That's what someone inputted, okay, in your mind, but that's not true. Because this is really scarce for this great and magnificent universe, or multiverses, okay, that we are living now. Always remember, if someone or if something is struggling you back, is not making you prosperous, happier, wealthier, paying attention, okay? Because there are a lot of people who deserve that. There are a lot of people thinking the same mindset, that I deserve to be prosperous, that I deserve to be happier and wealthier. Okay? Not only in money terms, but in whatever terms that you want. In spiritual terms is included on that as well. If you have people all around you not thinking the same, go out. They are not the true people that you want with. Okay? Think about your friendship, think about your family. Maybe sometimes you need to, okay, to go back. You need to not have more contact, even in your cell phone. Okay, it's hard sometimes. Yes, it's hard. Sometimes you have long-term relationships. Yes, it's hard. But as we understand that we are not here by coincidence, that we are here for a purpose, and the purpose is the way. Okay, it's not the end of the way, of the road, but the way is the answer. Okay, the road is the answer, not the end of the road. We understand that we need more people, more positive vibration, more positive people around me, thinking in a different way. Yes, most of the time it's really hard because you believe you are the introverted on the classroom. Yes, but and a lot of people and a lot of students in the academy say that to me, but it's part of the process. Okay, in whatever transition that we had in the centuries ago, people were stuck. What should I do, and what shouldn't I do? Okay, but that's the part of the process. If you are in touch, if my message is making sense to you, is that you are prepared for a new you. Okay, for the new age, new era. Okay. And this is something that's happening right now. That's why I work, that's why I live, that's why I was born to make people getting out of this mental matrix. Okay, I have my methodology, that's Mind Alchemy. I have my academy, that's Mind Alchemy Academy. I'm teaching people how to do so. All right. And if you want more information, you can send a DM for us, for my team, that we can answer you anyway. But the most important thing is that you praise yourself, that you respect yourself the way you are, and share that message with people that in the same vibration that yourself. Because if you share with people that aren't okay with the same vibration, you might see that they will look not so good for you, or they kind of this guy is, or this girl is saying something weird, okay? Because we were not raised to ask intelligent questions. We were raised, and I'm saying about my generation, that's Y generation, okay? You might be Z, I don't, baby boomer, okay, X, I don't know your generation. But there are no generations at all, okay, if you believe in spiritual terms. There's no ending, there's no beginning, there's only the now, okay? You might not be here in the flesh, but you will be existing in our future tense, all right? Let's see here. Positive life, great message, say you. Yes. And positive life might be negative sometimes, yes, because it's part of the process, okay? We are in motion. It's like people, they do not use analogies, but if we go up, if we see up, okay, look up, to the sky, okay, to the universe. If you, I don't know, imagine that movie, Interstellar, okay, or even Star Wars, okay, or even Star Trek. I prefer Star Trek, okay. Star Wars, I don't like it anymore. Anyway, but imagine the whole universe, okay, the opportunities that you have, the asteroids, the planets, the stars, the galaxies. You don't see scarcity at all. And if a lot of people believe in Big Bang, okay, that there was a beginning. Maybe it happened, okay, but I believe there's no that didn't have a beginning, okay, because we believe in the beginning because we have this linear kind of thinking. But anyway, I'm not going to make it harder. But imagining that we have the Big Bang. That we came from the single unit atom or energy. We are the same. My body is the same as yours. My mind is the same as yours. My spirit is the same as yours. The same source, the same thing, the same energy. Why we are still struggling ourselves to differentiate who we are, since we are one? It does make no sense at all. And we have differentiations? Yes. I can like purple, you can like red. I can like, I don't know, brown, you can like black. Okay, that does not make that I'm prejudicing you. I have this kind of thinking of political terms, right? I see that a lot of people are making mistakes. Sometimes we call it as, let me remember, I don't know, any expressions to describe this kind of thing, okay? But we can understand that there are a lot of people who are trying to divide us, and there are people who are working to unite us, okay? So that happened all the age, but what I'm seeing right now is really clear that we do not need to unite ourselves the same way as before, in wars, in battles, okay? We need to be single one, as the law of attraction is, because it's linear, okay? It's a vibration. When you have a positive vibration, you connect. You do not need to say anything. You can see in the eyes of the other person. You can see in the act of the other person. That's why people, when they have a problem, and that's a scientific research that they created. For example, if you have a tragedy inside each country, okay, it could be in Africa or could be, I don't know, New York, could be in Los Angeles, in Idaho, okay, or even France, any kind of, in Brazil. But mankind has this feeling of unity, and when someone is suffering, they unite for a purpose, and that is within us. It's like a energy, okay, and that's proven in scientific terms, okay. There are a lot of research made by that, even in wars, when people are praising together, when they are sending good vibrations, even in wars. For example, in Syria, or even anyway, we have wars, okay. But I believe in peace. I believe that we are going further. We are having less wars than before, and nobody's telling us that. It's really something that we might share. Anyway, but now we are living in a great opportunity of the world to make the whole difference, to be as one, okay? And what is struggling us as a division, okay? If you are a light worker, if you want to share love, to have everybody prosperous, okay, you need to unite them. You need to work with that unity, okay? Because there are a lot of people who do not want that, who want to divide us, okay? That's why it's so important to have the emotions controlled, your reason controlled by yourself, okay? So guys, this is the message for today. I hope you like it. I shared some basic things from the academy, from intermediate and also advanced. I know that sometimes might be hard, but as we always share, I really appreciate to invest my time here, because I believe in universe, I believe in mankind, I believe in love. I believe that we are one, and we need to share great content, good content that make us feel different, think different, and love differently the way we see in Hollywood movies. That's not the way. All right. Have a great time. Thanks, Motivation in Your Life. It's been a great pleasure to be with you. I don't know your name, but anyway, okay, your true name. I know that is a username, but anyway, it was a great pleasure to be with you. Guys, it was a great pleasure. If you want to have more information how to enroll in our Mind Alchemy Academy, please send us as DM, okay? We are preparing the content in English, but anyway, yes, do different, make different. That's the whole terms, all right? Yes. And let's make a better world. Let's make it differently, in a light way, in a lovable way, in a prosperous way. Because we want it, everybody wants it. Okay. Remember who is the person that's really positive, that wants that. Okay, that's really important. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a great time. Bye bye. Take care. Bye bye.